everyone, and welcome to my show. I'm your girl, Melody Trice, and I'm so excited that you are watching this show today. Today, you know, we're all about life unlimited. I got guests talking about music, beauty, pageants, runway, all of it, because we are unlimited. So you definitely want to stay tuned. So after these messages, we will be right back. Hello everyone and welcome back. Right now we want to welcome singer-songwriter Legrand to the show. Come on down, Legrand. I am so happy.
Hi.
Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. Singer-songwriter Legrand to the show. So look, tell us how long you've been singing and writing your own music.
I've been singing and writing for like probably over 15 years.
Wow.
And I went to Peabody Conservatory in Baltimore for voice, and I moved out here from Baltimore, and before I moved out here, I was doing the Apollo in New York, in Black Harlem, and then when I moved here, I got a deal with MJJ. I was signed to Michael Jackson's label with Jerry Greenberg and Kenny Commissar, and then from there, I started working with Kurt Farquhar, who does licensing for music for like Love and Hip Hop and Real Husbands of Hollywood. So I do songs for different television shows.
That's amazing.
And,
congratulations.
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
Because you're an icon.
Thank you, thank you.
You know what I mean? Because the fact you've seen where music came from to where it is currently.
Right, exactly.
And it's a difference, right?
It's a big difference. I try to keep music with more substance and not, we call it timeless music. And like right now I work with David Cochran from the Commodores, and he produces a lot of stuff for me. And I've been working with Zenobia Records, where I met you at the convention, you know. So I've been doing, and we do Bar 20 on Sunset Strip. That's gonna be a residency for us starting in January. So, and I'm also helping out other artists to get on their feet, and I'll make them like a feature guest on stage. But I love to mix old music with new music, with a new swing. Yeah. And Bruno Mars is a great example of that.
He truly is, because he showcased it quite beautifully, as they would say.
Absolutely.
Because, you know, you think about the music today, it technically, you know, I just think about, you know, back in the day when I was listening to it, has so much meaning to it.
Right, right.
You know, it makes you kind of draw you into that person.
Right, exactly.
So what are some of the inspirations behind your music that you write?
About people's situations. Like I listen to people's conversations. Sometimes I look at the news. Like we got a song that we're gonna release. I also work with Steve Russell from Troop. And me and John and a guy named Stevie Dreamer, we did this song talking about what's going on today with the Michael Browns, the Trayvon Martin, and how the world is just really spinning in chaos. And it's almost like a Marvin Gaye type tune, like Inner City Blues. Yeah. So we are talking about releasing that, yeah. So, and we want to when we shoot the video, we want to go down to Skid Row and show what's really going on. Okay, because that's what's really going on. And go into the churches where people are going to church, really trying to find their peace and their salvation, and the school and watching kids are all on their iPhones. Because that's the thing. It's like, how do you be able to contact people? You know, because people are so on their phone, they're so occupied with what's going on with them till they lose in touch with what's actually happening in the world. It's all a plan to distract us. Oh my God! From what's really going on. Yes. That's what it's really all about. All of this news. That's why I don't really look at the news. Yeah. I just stay in prayer a lot, you know, and I go, because music is a spiritual thing. So
it really is.
And when you write, you're writing from your experiences and you're writing from what you're getting from above.
Yeah.
And then, because I like to touch people's souls when I do music.
Yeah.
So they can feel either good or feel motivated, you know, and bring people together. Because the music today is pulling people apart. They're making them angry. And
yeah, it builds this rage up inside of you. And you may not even feel that way at the time.
Right,
But once you hear this music, and that music play in your head all day, you can go somewhere, you hear it, and you be like, wait a minute, I wasn't even thinking about that.
Right.
You know?
And I tested one time when back in like the early 90s, I used to listen to rap, like this rap's album. I'm not going to mention the artist, but, and I listened to it for a whole week. And then all of a sudden, I had an attitude. I was driving down the street looking at people like, yeah. And I was like, no, this is not. So it is the music. The music, we have an obligation to put the right kind of message out for the kids.
Yes,
because we need to teach them how to live.
Well, you know, and truthfully, that's what the Bible say.
Right.
You know, the older are to teach the younger.
Right.
And you know, our ears is such an open gate.
Right.
So when I'm listening to your music or listening to someone's music, it really do dictate how I feel.
Exactly. And that's the way it's supposed to be. I mean, like the Isley Brothers, Barry White, all of those people had children off of those songs.
Okay.
You know?
A lot of people. I'm pretty sure I was developed off that song.
Exactly. You know, but now the music today, they're disrespecting women.
Yeah.
You know, they're talking about, you know, getting high. And to me, that's not what I stand for.
Yeah.
You know, I still think the music, that we can still bring music that can respect us as people. I'm in for the human race.
The whole body.
Right.
Because we all make up that body regardless of whatever.
And what's going to stomp out the confusion in this world is just injecting love. Because Michael Jackson said it when he did the movie This Is It. He said it at the end of the movie. They interviewed him. He said, we have to continue to interject love into the world or it'll be irreversible. And for the next 4 years now, look where we are.
Look what's happening.
You know, look who we have as the president.
Okay, it's a lot of stuff going on.
Right.
And it's lack of love. And that's something I always talk about, is that love. Because when you generate that love into anything, it tends to void out a lot of other stuff.
Right, exactly.
And you know, not trying to preach anything, but you know he said love, come on, please.
Exactly. That is so right. That is so right.
Gosh.
So that's my path. And I'm writing a book called Musical Historian, which it tells my journey from Baltimore to New York to LA, and all of the producers that I dealt with, like Skip Scarborough, who was a producer for Earth, Wind & Fire. He wrote Can't Hide Love, Love's Holiday. I was his demo singer in Baltimore. And like I said, now I'm dealing with David Cochran and Ronnie Hudson. I work with Ronnie Hudson. He wrote California Love for Tupac and Dre. I work with him in his band. You know, when he does shows. So
that's amazing.
So I've been blessed.
You've been majorly blessed and favored at that.
Exactly.
Well, look, we definitely don't want to leave this show without everybody being able to follow you on all your social media, and even, you know, grab your music. Tell them how they can find that.
They can find my music on iTunes, Legrand Wit. Just type in Legrand Wit. I'm branded on iTunes, Amazon.com. They can find me on Facebook, Legrand Wit on Facebook, or LG Success, and on Instagram, LG Success. Cool. And you know, we have websites and stuff on Zenobia Records. They can find me there. So I mean, like I said, I just think that we all should just continue to inject love and just be nice. Smile at the world and watch it smile back at you.
What? Just give me 5 minutes. Bam! That's what I'm talking about. Y'all heard that right. Love, love, love.
That's right.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, I appreciate you so much for being on the show, talking to us. We definitely going to have you come back to actually talk to you about your book, because you know what you done been through, somebody else going through that right now.
Absolutely.
You know, and it's going to encourage them.
That's exactly why I'm doing it.
Wow.
You know, to let them know I didn't get here by easy street, that it's been a rough road, it's been discouraging, but I just been walking by faith and not by sight. Okay, perseverance. Absolutely. You definitely want to make sure you stay tuned. We'll be back with more talking about beauty and all that good stuff. We'll be back.
This is is a message for all you teenagers out there who are thinking of becoming babysitters. Go online and take the Babysitting Basics course offered by the Red Cross.
Do you know where Mommy and Daddy keep the bandages?
You learn how to handle situations like this. It should have never come to this. More importantly, how to avoid them.
Do you know where Mommy and Daddy keep the fire extinguisher?
This is cat food. Please, I'm begging you, take the course. She had to go to the store. I guess I'll be okay. You'll learn how to take care of kids, even infants. This is not how Mom does it. Cat food. I'm begging you. Please. Go online and take this course. The Red Cross offers classes that teach the basics of babysitting. In just a few hours, you'll learn how to handle an emergency, the basics of childcare, and how to talk to the parents if something should go wrong. Take the course. Go to redcross.org/babysitting and register today.
Hello everyone and welcome back. You see now I have put on my sash, got my crown because I am here with the one and only Giovanche Lucci. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited.
I'm excited because I have with me on the set right now one of the top 10 modeling coaches in the world.
Oh my gosh, I cannot believe 2 years ago that they gave me that title. From working with the Miss USA and the Miss America pageant. It's been amazing. I teach the girls how to strut in swimsuit and evening gown, and I love it. I absolutely love it.
Well, you are good at what you do.
I try. It's been tumultuous at times, but you know, you just give the girls, it's, you know, you instill something with their self-esteem. It's not just about walking, it's just about releasing the piece of them that will take them to the next level.
So was this something that you started out doing before and then you just, were you modeling and everything?
I went to Paris with my mother, and she was a runway coach. And then she came back and she did a lot of the Miss Oklahoma, that's where I'm from, Oklahoma. Wow. Yeehaw. Pageant girls. And so I sat there and watched vicariously what she taught the women and men. Wow. And then I just followed in her footsteps. I did that and I took that to the next level, and I've been doing that now for 17 years.
Wow. Well, how do it feel when you give these women, like you gave me, and I just cried?
I'm so proud of you. Oh my God, that was a fate moment. That whole thing was divine intervention.
It
about
was.
Meeting you and then you being at the right place at the right time.
Around the right people.
Absolutely, absolutely. And like I said, like in answer to your question, it's life-changing to put that crown on someone's head because you know, it's a journey for so many women for so many different reasons. And so, as you know what I mean, your story, everybody has their story, but when your story takes another effect where the panel of judges, the national judges see that.
That makes a difference.
And honor that. It's really, really a beautiful thing.
Well, look, one of the things that you said that was so important to me, you was like, this is not only you getting a title and you reigning, but it's a job.
It's a job. You know, a lot of people want prizes and this and stuff, and we give prizes, and that's a nice thing. But I tell people it's the journey. To get the crown on your head, you're not a full queen until you place it on someone else's.
Oh my God.
I mean, outside of that, I've had girls that have not made the ring. You know, we've either taken their crown away for just not following directions, and that's only happened once in 17 years. But when you finish that journey, it's like seeing your daughter off to college, you know, because you're like, wow, she's going on another journey. And so you've had that year and you're passing that torch to someone else. It's like your own baby. It's really amazing.
And one of the things too is that even though when they pass the torch on, they learned so much within that year, right?
Yes. It's like once again, I go to these analogies. I love it. A closed rose, and you know how a rose blooms.
Yeah.
And it becomes more beautiful. And that's what happens through your year.
Yeah.
You know, it's what you do with it, and the service is what makes it everything. It really does.
What would you say the best part of your, I wouldn't even say a job, your career, your love, your passion, what would you say the best part about it is?
For me, oh gosh, when you see someone grow and change, when you see somebody realize that, wow, their journey matters. I cry all the time, and it's like, it's everything. You know, karma is real. My dog, his name is Karma. So I try to put out that good energy. You know, and I don't want people to remember my beauty or the way I walk. I want them to remember I came in a room and I left, and that energy was so vibrant.
Can you tell though, like when you see those models, you see those contestants, can you kind of tell when you see them with their personality if they have that gifting in that or not?
Wow. Yes, I say yes and no. I say there's that mother instinct of, you know, you want your daughter to be this amazing person, and then you realize, wow, your daughter is an individual.
Yeah.
But then there are those ones that you see, it's like I'm a fairy godmother, and I take that wand and I sprinkle something on them, and they digest it.
Yes.
And when they do, it's like, it's just an amazing, it's just a gift that unveils itself before you, and it's a lovely thing.
Well, you truly have gifts, because I'm telling you was able to teach all of us how to walk within hours.
Oh, it was fun.
That was amazing.
And I could tell you practiced.
Yeah.
And that was probably the thing that I was like, I saw you taking it all in, but in a matter of 12 hours, you did something extraordinary. Which, if girls would do that throughout, you know, I have girls that have been returning, and they don't practice. And it's like starting all over again.
Wow. Because that was one of the things that you said that stood out to me. You was like, you know, make sure you go home and practice this.
Yes.
And then, you know, pay attention, because the walk is everything.
It is, you know, and so the girls sit there and they nod, or they're intimidated by me altogether. But I want them to like hear the words that I'm saying.
Well, your walk is the bomb.
Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. I try, you know, it's been practiced, you know what I mean? And it's to take the pageant world and the fashion world, and they are different types of modeling altogether, and then to cultivate them in a different type of a show.
Wow.
It's fun. It's fun.
So what would you say to the up and coming, you know, contestants who want to do something like that? What would you say to them who want the crown?
You know, the crown is amazing, but I want girls to understand it's like a job, and it's service, and if you put your heart into it, it gives you back more than you could possibly imagine.
Wow.
But a lot of girls are like, okay, I'm in it for this, or I'm in it for just the prize package, but not the job. And there's so many little girls that look up to the girl who wears that crown.
Yeah.
And that, if you can touch one girl's life,
that's beautiful.
You know, it's
that's immaculate all by itself.
It's priceless.
Because you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. When you tell me, Melody, we got this prize for you, I'm like, what? Because
your attitude has been so amazing. And that's, you know, it's like, oh my God, I didn't even expect to get this.
I didn't. I mean, like, I was like, what?
You
know? Like, for real. Like, my little heart was like, oh my God, are you serious?
Just, you know, you touched me from the beginning to the end, and even more so at the end. And like I tell people, it's that journey, you know.
And I'm looking forward to that journey.
It's going to be fun.
Yes. Well, look, before we leave, I know you have shirts and bags that people can get. That say Givenchy, you know, ink. Tell them how they can find it, how they, you know, because I definitely want them to get it.
Well, okay, I have 3 national queens. So the face of glamour, the face of a diva, and then the face of brilliance. And by finding those pages, you can Google those pages and find out, because those women will all get those gifts and be promoting them on their pages. Our website, Givenchy.com, will be coming out in 2 weeks. I'm so excited. It's been a work, but it's fabulous. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And then what else? And then, just like I said, Givenchy Lucci, because I'll promote it on my pages, and I will make appearances. As a dancer, I'm a dancer and a dance teacher, so I'll be wearing those tote bags and you know, but if you type in my name, Givenchy Lucci, it's on my page. It's how you can get it. It's really easy.
Well, I know you just got married too, so flaunt that.
I did.
So congratulations.
My little husband. I've been married for now, oh my gosh, 14 days.
2 weeks.
It's pretty amazing.
That's amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
You so deserve it.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
It's fun.
You know, so look, you all, make sure that you follow on all her social media and definitely look it up, because, you know what, the crown is for anyone who really wants it.
Absolutely. Girls ages 18 to 48, I think, can actually compete. So yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So look, we'll be right back with more.
I know it may seem like your life is falling apart, but don't quit now, here comes your second win. I am here to uplift our young ladies that want to give up on life, to let them know that God has a plan for you. Please join our efforts as we all can uplift our young ladies and together save our daughters against homelessness. We love you. Don't quit, baby.
Hello everyone and welcome back. You see what I have in my hand? My crown. Right now I want to welcome my crown sister. Welcome to the show.
Hi everybody.
So look, tell everybody your name so everybody know who I'm talking to.
My name is Aslan Berry and I am the national face of Adiva.
So I have to make sure I let people say their name. You know why? Because with my southern tongue, sometimes it just can't come out.
Well, I was taught to walk and talk in North Carolina, so go as southern as
okay,
you need
because I am so southern, baby.
Yeah, that's fine. That's perfect.
Well, I am so excited because of the fact that you are just amazing, first of all.
Thank you.
And look, National Face of a Diva, tell us a little bit about your journey because it's going to help me as well.
Yeah. Well, where do you want to start? Because that's a huge subject.
I know, because one of the things when you won, how exciting was that?
Oh, Lord. Okay, so when I won, it was a brand new show. So I didn't really even know that Javon had kind of created this thing and this whole thing was going on behind the scenes. And she actually called me ahead of time and made it official on New Year's Day when I was completely asleep, and she wakes up super early. So I answer the phone half asleep, and she's so excited and over the top, and she's explaining everything that's gonna happen, and I'm still dreaming. I'm still dreaming because I totally will answer the phone and walk around and talk to people in my sleep. Like I need 3 cups of coffee, 3, before I'm
like I'm poised back.
Yeah, so she just gave me the rundown, and it took weeks to set in. It took weeks to set in. It wasn't until I started making my first appearances, and every time she showed up, she brought more and more gifts and more sponsors and more people to thank, and just, I couldn't believe the sponsors and the products and the people that were lining up behind me to just kind of push not only the competition, but who I was and to take part in everything. It's amazing.
It's a beautiful journey.
It really is. It really is.
Oh my God. So what would you say was one of the most exciting parts of your journey?
Oh.
One of the most exciting. If you can think of one, because I know I'm pretty sure all of them was exciting.
I kind of lean on this a lot, but I tell people that working with Javon is like having your own personal cheerleader. Oh. So it's the one thing would be her individual effort in how she goes out, because it doesn't matter if I'm sleeping, if I'm sick, if I'm working, no matter where I am, she's constantly saying my name, she's constantly promoting me. And I've had a lot of struggles this year, and I've been really fortunate to be doing well financially and to have this to help just lift me up when I've been really, really low in general. And she's just been someone that continually
support.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and I'm in LA by myself, you know.
Wow.
I have no family here.
Well, you got family
in other
now,
states.
girl.
You do. I have crown sisters. I have a bunch of them.
Well, look, one of the things I know, when I met you and I saw you flow in with that beautiful gown that you had on, and you say you made it yourself.
I did.
It's amazing how you have that gift. So tell us a little bit about your fashion line that you're coming out with.
I'm actually starting a swimwear line. I can't tell you the name of it because I haven't registered it. I'm bad. I've been working nonstop with the manufacturers.
That's amazing.
And I'm in there constantly at the moment. We had our first set of samples come out, so they're being revised to be just seamless and beautiful. I've got 2 designs that are convertible. So you can, I have one I've made 6 to 8 designs, and another one I've made 12 with one bathing suit. So we're kind of tweaking it to make sure that it will hold and do everything that it needs for all different shapes and forms and sizes.
Wow, congratulations.
And then I have another thing that I'm working on, and I hope I can make it because I think it's coming. But I'm going to, I have a special process that I've kind of discovered where you can do a heat treatment on the bikini, but you can only do it once, and it will custom fit to your body. Wow. So all of that, like, hours and hours of shopping and hating yourself a little in the dressing room under the bad lighting and
like,
everything that you see. Yeah, so you'll be able to do this with this custom bikini, or excuse me, you can customize the bikini. So you pick it up, you want to find one that's just a little bit too small, and then you can heat set it, and it's like you had somebody design it specifically for you.
That's amazing.
We're working on it, but I think I've got it.
Just to even come up with that idea. One of the things I think about when you say all that is going through your journey and actually making your own clothing.
Right.
Actually kind of push you to the next level. Am I correct?
Oh, it's pushed me in every way possible. Mentally, emotionally, how I feel, how I see myself. Constantly, it's adapting and changing. Working with bikinis and just body image in general, and then working with different women and their body image and their body shapes, and constantly being exposed is a whole new level that I wasn't prepared for. And every time I have to do it, it pushes me a little bit farther, and it helps me stand a little taller every single time. And I definitely want, it sounds strange, but I want the bikini line to help people do that. Take kind of that struggle of having to look at yourself in something that wasn't necessarily made for you, because every designer makes something made for their body.
Yeah.
But with this customization that you can do at home yourself without damaging the bikini will kind of help take that away. And then instead of spending all your time looking at yourself in this weird light, you can run out and just
put it on and be fabulous.
And jump in the water and play volleyball and do whatever it is that you want to do, because it will stay.
It'll stay. Because that makes a difference.
Yeah.
And you know what? A lot of times too, you know, before we go, when we as women do look at ourselves in the mirror, you know, we're judging ourselves.
Right.
Without even allowing anybody else to say, oh, you look great or you look bad. It's we judging ourselves. But when you have something that custom fit you, it takes all the judgment away.
It does. It does.
I think that's amazing, girl. You rocking it.
Thank you.
I mean, I knew it when you floated in with that dress. Oh my God, I was like, that is the bomb.
I made it to move. I did that so I could play with it the whole day.
Well, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. Well, look, before we leave, I definitely want everybody to be able to follow you on your journey, and so they can stay updated when your stuff come out, when your line come out, they'll know when it is. So let everybody know your social media.
So you want to go to, oh, sorry, excuse me. You want to search The Face of a Diva, or The Diva 2017 on Facebook. Getting everything confused. I totally stutter.
That's
but I'm
good.
okay with it. And then on Instagram, it's Azlynn B. That's AZLYNN, and then the letter B.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you for
I look
having
forward, you know, to everything, because you know I need something to fit. Right?
Oh, we're definitely.
Bam.
I'm sorry, but when we start blogging this and working with bloggers, it's going to be hilarious and amazing and transformative at the same time.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, y'all, make sure you follow her on everything she's doing. Make sure you get the collection when it comes out, because we're going to make sure we keep you up to date. So you come back, right? Once it comes out, we can have somebody come and model it out.
Yeah, we'll leak information to you as well as on my web pages.
Awesome, awesome. So y'all, I thank you all so much for watching the show. Truly, we are crowned sisters, right? And I'm so loving it. I appreciate it. Until next time, I'm your girl Melody, and make sure that you follow me on all my social media. Till next time, bye bye.